What's going on, guys? Strac Nodes back with another reaction video. Thank you so much for joining me. The support truly means a lot. Today we'll be reacting to why this German racetrack is the most dangerous in the world. Now I believe this racetrack is called the Nürburgring. Am I saying that right? Nürburgring? I feel like it's like a tongue roll at the end of it. Please somebody let me know in the comment section. This was highly recommended. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. Shout out to Insider. Original video link will be in the description.
The Nürburgring. If you've spent the Nürburgring.
Nürburgring. I feel like that's how Americans say it. I thought it was like, because look, it's like Nürburgring. Oh, okay.
If you've spent any time reading about cars, you've probably heard the term. What is it? It's a merciless 13-mile track with terrifying twists, turns, and dips. And arguably the most
Oh, here we go. See, I was just getting ready to ask that. How many deaths per year on average?
dangerous race course in the world.
Okay, how many accidents on year per average? What about both? Yeah.
But it's become a sort of holy destination for drivers, professional and amateur, who make the pilgrimage to the small town of Nürburgring, Germany. Since its construction in 1927, the ring has tragically claimed the lives of just under 70 motorsport heroes. Legendary Formula One driver Jackie Stewart famously crowned the track the Green Hell, a nickname it holds to this day. But just what makes the Nürburgring so brutal? The Nürburgring is actually composed of two different courses, but it's the site's northern loop, or Nordschleife, that most associate with the track. As the world's longest racetrack, the Nordschleife remains the ultimate test of skill amongst professional drivers competing in extreme races, like the 24 Hours of Nürburgring endurance race. A closer look at the track reveals three things that make it such a challenge, even for the most skilled drivers: the steep elevation changes, blind corners, and the lack of runoff areas. Let's start with the elevation changes. For an idea of just how severe the Nürburgrings are, the total difference in altitude from the track's highest point to its lowest is a jaw-dropping
Whoa.
985 feet. And
Do your ears pop? Especially going at speed.
it doesn't occur gradually either. The shifts in elevation are abrupt and spontaneous, providing plenty.
Like, wait, so you mean to tell me the car, like, sometimes levitates? Like say right here, if he's going fast enough, his car can go up in the air. So basically, it can get like that.
Of challenges for those who don't know the track thoroughly, and even those who do. One of the best examples of this happens fairly early in the track, at a section known as Foxhole. This section features 5 sweeping corners that can be taken at full speed, but it's at the last corner when the track goes into a steep downhill descent, then immediately elevates, that you feel more G-forces than you've ever felt. To better understand what driving through it is like, we caught up with someone who circles the ring over 1,000 times every year. Misha Schruden is a race car driver, course instructor, and YouTuber who knows every inch of the track like the back of his hand. He's even managed to guide a driver around it while completely blindfolded.
Left curb, right curb, I continue going straight towards the left side of the track, into the small white side ahead of me, following 3, and brakes.
You have Foxhole. It's very,
No, that's, yeah, he's studying his craft, yeah.
very downhill descent followed by an instant climb. And what a lot of people do, they think like, oh, let me see what the top speed of my car is because I'm going downhill now. And then they brake at the lowest point. The issue here is the weight transfer. When you brake at the complete bottom, you have the weight transfer already because the car will change its direction from going downhill to uphill. And when you apply the brakes on that, you will most likely end up in the barrier.
But it's near the ring's end that drivers face one of the most daunting sections of racetrack in the world when it comes to elevation change. Located 10.5 miles into the track is a section called Flansgarden. Known for its number of career-ending accidents, there is zero room for error on this series of jumps and turns, where drivers will find it nearly impossible not to go airborne.
So you actually literally, your car will jump 3 times over, I would say, a period of 1 minute. Your car would be airborne 1 time straight before the braking zone, 1 time you will go a bit sideways, maybe even in the air as well. And one time you would be going over 120 miles per hour over a slight bump while changing direction. So when you have a mistake there, it will usually end up in a very, let's say, track closure. People will have to close the track. How bad of an accident it's going to be.
But it isn't simply jumps and drops that cause so many accidents on the Nürburgring. On a 13-mile track, made up of around 170 different tight corners, about...
What? Damn. Where's the straightaways at? How do y'all really get to test how fast that vehicle is if you got so many turns?
90% of them are blind. The ring's infamous turn they call Kallenhard.
Oh, this is suicidal. No.
90% of them are blind. The ring's infamous turn they call Kallenhard, about 5 miles into the track, is the perfect example of just how blind these corners can be.
It's difficult because it's very blind and it gets very tight. It has a very, very, very late apex, and people just don't expect that because they think, well, the turn should be over now. No, it gets tighter, 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 and it's very blind. And you see a lot of accidents happen there. So you had to stay very slow, very much on the outside, slow feet, fast hands, and get it right. And this is something what people really mess up. So this is, I would say, in terms of the blind corner, Kallenhard is definitely one of the most challenging ones.
It's also the lack of sufficient runoff areas that separates the Nürburgring from the rest of the world's professional racetracks. While most courses feature plenty of zones for out-of-control vehicles to safely depart from the track, less than a handful of corners...
You got that barrier, you got that grass, and you got the trees. If that barrier don't hold you, you don't have too many options. You really do not.
At the Nürburgring have what could even be considered runoff areas. For the majority of the course, drivers will find that there is less than a meter separating the track from the barriers. This means that even the slightest mistakes can result in...
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I really thought he was gonna wreck on this corner right here. The way it felt like he overturned it. Like the speed he was coming.
Cars...
Oh, wait. I should have just kept it playing. I was about to say, the way he was coming, and there's no way. Without drifting.
Barriers. This means that even the slightest mistakes can result in cars smashing into the walls. But as intimidating a track like the Green Hell can be, Misha has a few simple words of advice for those everyday drivers looking to tackle the ring for the very first time.
I always say you cannot impress here anyone after 93 years of history, but you can make everybody laugh. So make sure to be the person that does not make us laugh after ending up on YouTube for some bad crash video.
Facts, because you know they will make compilations out of you, turn you to a meme, put you on TikTok, YouTube. Hey, I may even be reacted to it. Truth be told, the truth hurts. Everybody feel free to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications on. Feel free to share your honest thoughts and opinions on this track right here. Now, if you're a certified driver or have a lot of experience, or have a license and you're a certain age, could anybody come on this track? I understand it said come on here and test your vehicle, but do you have to be somewhat semi-pro or amateur experienced at all, or no? What's the price? How much does it usually cost to be able to come on this track and race your car? Yeah. And have you yourself ever had the chance to race on here or watch people race on the track? Do you have it do they give people opportunities to watch people race on this track? Or is it more of like it's a practice and, it's a practice type of thing? It's not really an event. There's nowhere for the people to really stand. That's what I'm seeing. And I didn't really see any people either. So please let me know. Maybe from a building? I doubt it. Well, I mean, wait. Wait, because I seen some people. Wait. You can. People can watch. Because I would say I did see some people. So people can actually watch in certain parts, I believe, you know? They can watch you pass by racing your car. So if you want, you could come to the track and actually watch them race. That's really neat. Okay, that's really neat. Yeah, that's nice. I guess that answers one of my questions. Ooh. Everybody, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications on. Feel free to educate me in the comments down below about the green hell. Oh, man. I mean, according to the evidence that, you know, the information that we got from this video, it wasn't a lot of crashes or deaths, but it's enough, you know? It's enough. Seriously, man. Just got to be careful on here, and it's not predictable. So just expect for everything to be unpredictable. Even if it's your first round go, I would just take it, you know, moderate, moderate, just to get a feel for it. And then if you could remember that track off of that first time, you should, then have fun. Yeah, then you can maybe push the limits a little bit more. But just coming out there blindsided when you got 90% higher, like blind turns, this and that, oh no. Yeah, you're playing with your life now. Everyone feel free to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications on, and I hope to catch you all in the next reaction video. Stay safe.